Good afternoon, everybody. This is Butch Popeye Moss with Texas Biker Radio, and welcome to my Saturday afternoon rant. Now, if you are concerned about the Constitution, your constitutional rights, and in particular Second Amendment rights, we need to make sure, and we brought it up the other night, the St. Louis couple, where they came and confiscated their arms after they defended their home, their properties, after the thugs broke into their neighborhood. So they come and confiscate their weapons. It is our duty to make sure nothing happens to them. They were acting per their constitutional rights. And let me tell you, any law enforcement officer that goes out there and violates their constitutional rights or any other person's constitutional rights to defend themselves, to defend their properties, to defend their neighbors, to defend their families. He doesn't need to be a law enforcement officer, but there is a way we can help protect these people. That's right, Mark and Patricia McCloskey. That's Mark and Patricia McCloskey of St. Louis. Now, when a government goes rogue and confiscates your weapons, it is our duty to act as patriots, as American citizens, as believers in the Constitution, as written. Now, one way to do this is through jury nullification. That's right. The jury has the power, and especially in this case, maybe a grand jury, can stop this in its tracks, refuse to prosecute, refuse to convict. You have the right to do this. You have a right to do this. No matter what the judge says, no matter what your politicians say, you can stop this kind of stuff in its tracks when they are violating your constitutional rights or a person in your community, persons in your communities that are being scrutinized by the politicians, the law, and any other jerks that want to come forward. But jury nullification allows you to set things right when politicians go rogue, a prosecutor goes rogue, and they're ignoring your constitutional rights. We'll be talking about this more in the next episodes of Texas Biker Radio. Look for it. Understand what's going on. And you have the power to stop this in its tracks. And we have cases that are open right now here in Texas, where basically the same thing is going on with motorcyclists. So we'll be talking about this. We'll be working on it as we go forward. Right now, we want to make sure that Mark and Patricia McCloskey comes to no harm by a rogue DA, by a rogue mayor who are Marxist as best. So let's watch for this. Let's take action when necessary, and we are already doing so from our home in Texas. So get active, everybody. Get active. I also want to point out this weekend here in Texas that youth sports is in full swing. That's right. We went out and checked things out today to see what's going on with all this COVID stuff and everything, and teachers cowering in the corners saying, oh, we can't teach, it's dangerous, we can't go back, we can't teach these kids, they're vessels of COVID-19, which they are not. Listen to the science. But let me tell you, youth organizations are out there doing it, man. They're doing it. The soccer associations, the Little League Baseball associations, the Pee Wee football associations, they're all out there doing it. And you know what? Many of them without a mask on. Who wants to play? Who wants to get out there and play with a mask on in this heat? And anyway, if you follow the science, they say the virus can't last long in heat. Whether it's on a playground or whether it's on a soccer field, football field, baseball field, it doesn't travel very far before it dissipates. But let me tell you, the Pee Wee football kids, they're it's all full contact, baby. The soccer kids are playing hard, running up and down the field, and the little tykes, the little T-ballers, out there with their dads. It's incredible. It's incredible. And yeah, are we concerned about it as bikers? Yeah. We have kids. Realize that. We have kids. We have families. We're no different than anybody else. We're concerned about this stuff. But it is not as what's described by Fauci and company and all the Democrats that want you to cower in the corner and be a coward and not follow the science, because the science, if you look at it totally, everything, not just cases, the death rates are rather low. The recovery rates are rather high. So take a look at the things that's going on. You know, we got video, we got pictures that are being posted as we talk about this. It's an incredible thing we see going on with the kids. And yet our teachers are wanting to hide. But let me tell you, I don't want to pay teachers for not working. Now, if they want to consider themselves essential workers, that's fine. But they can't be essential workers that don't work. That doesn't work for me. And there are things we can do about this. Hey, look, we need to be defunding our schools. And the one good thing I would tell you about this is keeping your kids at home and away from the teachers, these Marxists, these people that are teaching our kids to hate their country. I think the longer we can keep them away from them, the better. And yeah, we're going to be attacking school boards and those that are teaching our kids this mess. We're going to be going after them. They need to be defunded. That's who needs to be defunded, not law enforcement. The teachers' unions, the teachers, the schools. You know, and we do have recourse. You know, I mean, we can always hold our property taxes. We can say, oh, hell no, not until we get this crap straight. We don't want our children taught to hate their country. We don't want our children doing the things we're happening in the streets. And in particular, I would defund universities from all public money. Hey, let them sink or swim on their own. And many of them have billion-dollar endowment funds. They got enough money to pay the tuition for all their students. They don't need money from us. Not if they're going to teach them that kind of crap, to hate their country. To think that they are revolutionaries when they are not. They're nothing more than anarchists. So let's get together and do something about this stuff. Like we were saying the other night, we have 6,000 people, subscribers on our YouTube channel. And that is a movement. That is the freaking movement. We all work together. We all work in concert. We have a movement. And yes, I did write my letter to the NFL telling them that I've had enough, that I'm not going to participate. I'm not going to watch your stuff. I'm not going to watch it at all. There are other things we can do that benefit yourself, your family, and yes, you can benefit your country. Yes, you can. So if you don't have a motorcycle, get one. Hell, you can come ride with us anytime. With that, everybody, This is Butch Popeye Moss. Get your kids outside. Get them into some sports. Take them camping. Take them boating. Do something. Get them out there. And if you got young boys, get them out there and get them to start jumping. Get them away from the damn computers. And get them away from the video games. Get them away from it. Have a great day and ride safe, everybody. Ride safe.